Well, for this week's WeatherWise segment, I wanted to go over something that actually a weather watcher had suggested. It deals with the sun and some interesting shadows that it can create. We're going to start with crepuscular, or rays that we tend to often see, kind of rays of light shining through clouds anytime throughout the day, and it's usually caused by some gaps in the clouds, and that allows for those rays to kind of stream on through, and it's a pretty cool thing to look at. Now, the opposite of that would be anti-crespuscular rays, or really just a shadow. Now, we tend to see this once the sun has begun to dip below the horizon and is caused by clouds beyond the horizon that create the shadow. Now, it usually looks a little bit odd, but it's caused by, most of the time, large thunderstorms off towards the west. And we see those long shadows reaching up from the horizon. And similar types of shadows can be caused by the plume of a rocket launch. Again, this has to happen when the sun is very low or just past the horizon, so we can see the shadow associated with that plume. Now, another shadow you might have seen is from a plane contrail. Now, this happens when the plane contrail is above a thin cirrus layer and the sun is shining at an angle towards the viewer. Now, the shadow is usually seen actually on those cirrus clouds and looks like another dark contrail, and it's usually going to be pretty close to the actual contrail, and there's actually a pretty cool example of that, seeing the shadow right there. Now, last that we're going to talk about today is a mountain shadow. This is obviously seen on some clear days when looking to the west at sunrise or to the east at sunset. You'll see an outline of the mountain either on the ground or the water on the side that is opposite of the sun. Now, if you happen to see any of these unique shadows, snap a picture and send it to us so we can share it with the rest of Delmarva. All you have to do is send it to weather@47abc.com.